I'm going to say this. You can roll a d20. No modifiers. You have +2 to inspiration, and your DC check is a 30.
I'll be the arm.
That is a 22.
That is a no.
Uh, uh, uh,
I'm the brain.
That's a 53.
I said no modifiers, sir.
Well, that's not a modifier.
Sir-
That's my natural talent.
That is what you think your natural talent is in my world. I'm sorry, but I disagree.
Let me adjust for ego.
That's
Yeah,
true.
let me adjust for TC
thing you did
sanity.
adjust
I
for
think
ego.
I made it. TC, I added your sanity as a modifier, and I got 100%, so we're good to go.
I didn't even think TC's sanity even existed anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
What
added it as a.
Weird
That's why I
ad
added
on
it.
your stream, TC.
There's a what?
It was a weird ad.
I don't choose the ads. I wish.
No,
Well,
Yeah.
no. What was the ad? Was it dating sims?
no, the chick who had friggin' ice cream pops for fingers.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
Okay.
know what you're talking about, the weird bomb pop things.
Anyway, so we're gonna catch up. So where we are now is you guys have your cart. You guys have your items. We're gonna say that they have already attached to you, but we will retcon and make sure those things are attached properly later.
yeah.
Like I said, tonight's goal is to get you guys to our next big event. So you guys have just now re-entered the north end of Everlund.
Mhm.
Your destination is the Central Mage Tower, and as the last described, it is practically a full-on market full of people in the general area. When you get past the market area, there's kind of a high-rise stone keep. It's more like a bazaar, if you will.
Mhm.
Um,
Just for clarification, because it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Where did the note say that we needed to go? That the attack on the giant's going to happen? Like, what the
the
giant? they were
attack
trying
on
to
the
recruit?
giant is going to happen toward Mirabar.
Okay.
It actually
we
just
all were confused.
Yeah. It's actually going to happen. The plan was at the mines of Mirabar. I mean, if you look toward Mirabar, Mirabar is right south of the mines of Mirabar, and you ought to know that there are the inner circles that now teleport you to Mirabar.
Uh-huh.
So instead of spending the days and weeks it would take from going to Silvery Moon to Zymorvan Hall, and then trekking to Nesme and then following the road down, or backtracking all the way back to Tribor and then going north. Your only options from Ravun Road will be going through the Suburban River and then going through there, or riding the river down and then back north through up to Lurkwood.
At
Either
that
way,
point, too long.
yeah, by the time you do that, you're looking at 3 to 4 weeks. So your best bet would be to go to Everlund, hit the magic portal, go to Mirabar.
Yep.
Mirabar.
That's why we're here.
So, that being said, your whole goal right now is, like I've said, you guys have come in through the north of Everlund. I don't know if I have an Everlund map. I should, but I don't think I do. Oh well. Anyway, I wish I did.
At one point, but it's hard to tell.
So you guys have come in through Everlund. The market's at full force as it is. So really, you guys decide what you want to do. You guys want to go prepare for the journey, sell things, buy things. Do you guys want to go straight to, get ready to go on the journey? You guys tell me what you guys are looking to do.
I feel like we need to sell that longbow and the other random magic item that we had just randomly in the cart that
Spear.
Alpha had before. Yeah, the other thing you were using.
Yeah, I never used it because it was.
Oh yeah, it was.
Right.
What was it? It was.
It was a spear.
So we had a +1 spear and a +1 longbow that we need to sell.
Yeah.
Well, Rogar's trying to drag the other two bards with him to go trying to restock on supplies.
Hey, what happened to that sorcerer?
Long story short, I want to make sure that I'm taking care.
Are leaving with us.
I wiped her
I-
from your memory.
I retcon that because I want to make sure I'm focusing on you guys primarily and not just other things. And I had been doing a kind of a crap job of that, so I removed an extra thing off my plate so I could make sure you guys were taken care of. So
Okay, so you're saying that she was so weak that she ran away. That's good to know.
I was gonna say we retconned ever her being here.
She didn't exist.
I'm gonna
was
say
so
she
weak
existed,
that she didn't exist. Cool.
We
I'm gonna
just
say she
didn't take her
existed.
with us.
but I'm just gonna say she never went with you guys from Everland.
Weak lady never left.
Now.
Now, I think I'm gonna. So, I'm gonna pull Turin aside real quick. Turin,
I don't like where this is going.
you stay in eyesight. No running off from the rest of the party. Either you stay with Rogar, or you stay with me.
Rogar just kind of leans over and waves, and then does that, points his eyes, then points at Turin, then points back at his eyes.
Am I clear?
But he's not smiling at Turin, he's smiling at Tidri.
Why am I like picturing Rogar is like done the whole like tap dance into view, like hello my baby, hello my.
He would. If he could sing, he would.
So everyone, real quick, give me a perception roll.
Should I just use my passive, or do I need to roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that you roll.
Alright.
21.
Look at that, a perception roll that Rogar made that was above a 5.
21.
Yeah.
They're all the
So
20.
me and
Everyone who
Ash
is
got
higher than a
21.
17.
Okay.
How do I
Mhm.
disable the music on this? It's a little bit
You
loud.
go over to the. I think you can actually. Can you not? Or is that on him?
Go over to the setting,
Yeah, I
and
think
then
there's
you turn the master music volume level down.
Okay.
Okay, yay. I rolled
A
above.
little bit loud.
Alright.
I'd also
We
recommend
all rolled
people-
above except for Rogar.
Man, Rogar doesn't see anything ever.
You're
I'd
rolling
like
really
to
low
imagine
yesterday
in this
for
scenario.
perception.
So-
I truly believe that you are just deaf, not mute.
No, right now he's too busy trying to convey how attentive he is to Tidri.
Yeah, I'm not looking at him.
I'd like to imagine that Nalia is actually on Rogar's shoulders, like from last time. And that's the only reason she's
So-
able to get like a 20.
As you guys manage, those who manage to beat the roll, the
So
way
everyone who's not Rogar.
pretty much. So the way this is going to work is that everyone kind of feels a shudder as if they are being watched.
This one's someone staring at us.
I'm not gonna lie,
we
there was a
know
cold
where
draft
from?
in my room and I actually did shudder when you said shudder. That's kind of scary.
Do we know
You
from
need
where
money.
with the perception check? Do we know where from?
Hi, Grace. How are you? Jen, JV's character name is Tidri. And, JV throws... No, he did
Huh?
not throw his weapon in the river.
That's really hard considering I don't fight with weapons.
This is getting weird, guys.
You just chop off your hands and toss them.
No, that's not how that shit works either.
Ho! Ho! Alright then. Alright,
So what do we notice?
that was the whole point of the roll, is you guys are noticing that there is something watching you. Or someone
Something
watching
or
you.
someone?
Someone watching you, excuse me.
I
Who and where?
get the feeling that
You cannot determine where.
I've got that feeling all the time. It
So we're
happens
just-
when you're a bipedal crow that's 4
How
foot
many
6.
people are around us? We're in the city, right? We're in
Yes.
Everton. How many people are around us?
There's all kinds of people around you.
No one else said that.
What did I miss?
I was trying to roleplay. I was like Nalia. I was trying to speak as Nalia. Just, does anyone else get the feeling that we're not welcome here? And this Robert just said, he's like, yeah, I get that feeling all the time, especially when you're a bipedal force with 6 bird.
All right,
I'm
Uh,
confused. I just missed everything at this point.
I have 2, but I'm not gonna. All right, moving on.
TC, there was an error with your stream, good sir.
There's an error with
Why
my
not?
stream.
okay,
Why did
cool.
TC just type C in the chat?
Oh.
cool.
No.
I just had to reload it, and we're good. It went
good.
weird. Had to reload it, and then good. It
Okay,
was
so we're
probably
good.
Dylan doing something weird. Dylan's fault. Who I'm gonna blame.
Well, if I minimize my Firefox, everything goes to crap in a
that would
handbasket
make
too.
sense. But anyway,
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Anyway, so
Donde pantalones?
so who's going with what party? Tell me how the parties are splitting up here.
Well,
I'm writing on
but
I didn't get an answer to my question.
Which was?
Not you, Turin.
Hmm?
Who are you going
Oh, yeah.
with?
You got Rogar watching me. We're
yeah,
good.
Rogar's just
No,
kind of trying to drag him
No,
away.
you said I could hang out with you or I could hang out with him, and he said he was all about watching. Did you not see his gestures?
Rogar's
Rogar.
and he's just got a big smile on his face.
Nalia.
Yeah, it's the dream team.
Nalia, watch him. Rogar, hold his hand.
I
This one
just,
wonders, why
I'm
do
kind
you
of
want
like,
to go with me?
I'm on Rogar's shoulders, and I just have my head like flopped onto Rogar's head, and I just give a very weak thumbs up in your direction.
Okay, Alpha, we're gonna go sell these while they stock up before we head.
Sounds good.
Well, does it make sense to stock up if we're about to just transport without the cart?
You gotta whatever you stock up with, you gotta be able to carry.
Yeah. So I don't think there's actually a reason to stock up at this point.
Well, we could look for a bag of holding and then keep some of our other things around so we're not worrying about rations as much. We can just go through and pick up
Yeah.
another bag of holding and then have some of the extra stuff we need put where we need.
And I can summon a horse anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you guys tell me what you guys are gonna want to do here.
I'm reaffirming if we actually want to split the party to get things if we're about to just transport out of here. Like, is that
I'm
something we actually need, or do we just want to
Good
get the
with
coin in?
anything.
Well, again, Rogar is very food motivated and
Okay.
very much wants us to be stocked up on rations and also to replace those spices that he lost back in Silvery Moon.
The issue is we can't carry those spices. There's no way to. Unless he had, like, he'd have to have a little pouch because we're not carrying. We don't have a cart. We won't have a cart when we go through the portal.
I mean, it's not like a large amount of spices.
Yeah, no.
He did have them on his person in Silvery Moon, so I'd
Oh,
assume he can still carry them.
Well, we
Okay.
did lose like the main spice, or like the main like food thing we wanted with UT.
So,
We rolled for
You-
that. It wasn't
you
very
can
damaged.
replace-
It just has a hole near the top.
so you get your kettle fixed and get some supplies, and we'll go sell these off. Watch him.
It's-
Like,
I want to actually be able to come back to this place.
He just does a thumbs up and gives a big toothy grin.
Alpha, grab the weapons, and we'll start. Hopefully, we'll start walking off to try and sell these.
Sounds good. I'll grab the weapons and follow him.
I go off
Where's
into
this one?
the market.
All right. So we've got 2 going to sell weapons, and then the rest of the party's going elsewhere.
yes,
Yes.
to food we go.
Nalia,
Yes.
I suck.
I can't read this language. I can't comprehend languages that spell unless you want me to put this in Google Translator.
I suck. I'm gonna need you to, you know,
Okay, so
bring it back to
I
common
said,
for me.
He can't
Uh,
read Elvish.
I can't
Uh,
read Spanish.
The El Pequeño Lagarto no está contento is the small lizard is not happy,
Yep.
or is not not.
The
not
doll
content,
has
the Lagarto
awakened.
Pequeño.
So the doll has awakened. You need to change your pants. The little lizard is not happy. Lizard says, "We parted. Hello, friend. Thank you for opening your heart with me. I can understand the dilemma on your face."
I was trying to see how many I could get before. Like, what are you actually talking about?
Thanks, Google Translator.
I just assumed that Nalia was just going to be speaking in some language none of our characters actually understood.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. How many
Is
of
this
us are
draconic?
Dragonborn? Yeah.
All right.
How many of us are Draconic?
So
Hi.
JV, Am, Alpha, JV, and
Yes.
Gabe. You guys are gonna go try to sell your weapons. I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're gonna try and sell the +1 spear and the +1 longbow.
All right. You walk along far enough, you actually find a weapons vendor. Oh.
Cool.
He looks at you. He looks at your weapons. Looks back at you, and this guy's he's kind of a very dark skinned. He's got a forge behind him that's igniting, so he's making weapons as he goes, and you hear the pounding of the metal as you walk up to his bazaar area, and he goes, "Hello, my friends. What can I do for you today?"
Well, we stumbled across a couple of slightly enchanted weapons on our travels, and we're looking for a place to make some coin.
And how much would you be willing to sell those weapons? Timeout. Nalia,
I.
common, please, for the love of God. In common. English,
Do
common.
you speak it?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
We all get the notification when you decide to say shit.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize it actually gave a notification.
It does.
Yeah, it puts a sound cue on.
Yes.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
About 6. I can't even talk.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I just
All right, guys,
put
come on.
that through Google
Let's
Translate.
focus. Let's focus here.
400 for one or the other. 600 for both.
And you are speaking in gold, I would assume.
Yes.
I also have this old pike, which is really good.
Maybe.
How about 630 for all three?
Deal to me. We aren't going to use these anymore. Easy enough.
All right. He counts up the coin, hands it to you, and you hand over the weapons.
So I'm gonna give Alpha 300,
Okay.
and then I will take the rest current.
All right. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Take it. Okay. All right. So, from there on, let's go with the other half. What are you guys doing?
First, we're looking for food supplies. Make sure the party's actually stocked up on that.
Discord.
Seth, go ahead and roll me a d20 to see how much more food you have.
Any modifiers or anything?
Just roll me a d20. That's more of a percentage thing for me. You guys still have enough to last you about 2.5 weeks.
In that case, I'm mostly just looking for somewhere with good and flavorful spices. Rogar's been a bit disappointed ever since losing the spice bag.
And the teapot.
No, that one was salvaged. It's just damaged.
Salvage enough.
Yeah, because you remember you had us after the fact. You had us to roll for it to see how bad it leaves damage, and it was just like the top got hit.
Turin, I need you to roll your stealth check. Everyone else, I need you to roll a perception check.
I'm gonna leave him. I'm not letting him go through the portal. If he sneaks off.
Oh my god!
Yes! Rogar got him! Yes. Rogar got him.
I mean, I guess the two fits in with just how Nolly is feeling.
So as
But wait, really quick, since it's Rogar, do I get advantage?
no,
That's not
he's
how
deaf, not
He's
blind.
holding your hand. He is literally holding your hand as instructed.
But he's failed
No,
every
I do
other
it.
perception
They were
check. doing
outside.
that.
That doesn't mean he's not gonna feel something slip through his hand either.
No, JV. He would have stopped doing that literally as soon as they were out of sight.
TC, do I get advantage?
No,
No.
no.
Alright, so what do
You
we
would have gotten left.
All right.
I would have actually thrown you to the
So-
wall.
After as Alpha and Tidri walk off to their end of the market, Rogar looks down at the hand that he's holding with Turin and immediately lets go. And as they're walking, Turin decides this is the time. This is the time. So he starts to slow his walk. He backs, and as all the ones kind of pass, and Nalia's just busy looking at everything that catches the eye. Just anything shiny, Nalia's got her eyes on it. Normally Turin's job, but in this case. As
So-
Turin turns around, crouched, ready to sneak away, he comes face to face with a set of kneecaps, and as he looks up, there's Rogar. Standing there.
This one's literally on the other side.
Standing behind Rogar is this one.
Well, this one's probably has seen it, but he's not paying attention. He doesn't care.
Oh.
It's a bird doing bird things.
Standing there is Rogar, staring at Turin.
Turn waves.
Rogar reaches into his pack and pulls out the notepad. And then he writes down, "You have 2 hours."
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know what's going on. Time is up. What spells?
Okay.
This is actually going to be interplayer combat.
So this
Then-
one's gonna look at Rogar and go, "Did not the fire one tell you to keep an eye on the small bird, feathered one?"
He's gonna shrug at him and just write, "Who cares?"
Turin is visibly excited.
All right.
I'm gonna look. So this one's gonna turn to the bird. Are you going to get more shiny objects for your nest?
Turin starts to shake his head no, but then says nest and then says the word home. Or find home.
Nolly is just like
Before
grumbles to himself. He's probably gonna go take from one of the shops again.
Turin nods his head no again on that phrase, hearing that. Kinda looks a little disappointed, but like nods his head no.
All right.
No, and then points to the cart and says find home.
So as
Or find a home.
Turin freely
In
walks
Rogar's head, and he jots down the word "storage" with a question mark.
Turin kind of wiggles his head a little bit and then says kinda. Kind of.
Why would a bird?
Sure.
get-
And then writes down 2 hours, then meet us at, and then lists one of the bazaars that they had that they had visited previously.
Turin gives him a thumbs up and proceeds to kind of hop back on the cart to start steering it away.
So as Turin takes the cart away, the rest of the party is left together there. So the rest of you, what are you looking to
Do I
find?
notice the card is gone with how my normal perception is?
At this
Well, I mean,
moment,
My passive.
you're selling weapons at this moment.
But like, how far is the cart from?
you've
us?
gone a good 100-something feet in a crowded bazaar. you would not notice this.
Jesus.
Look, man, Rogar got the perception. He let him go. I can't.
My perception is the my passive is the same as what he rolled.
Okay,
Tidri didn't
even with
tell
a
this one
16
to
perception,
Right.
even with a
Yeah, no,
16
my thing
perception
was
as a
just that
dwarf,
he
you are not going to be able to tell that a
Yeah.
cart in a Krata Bazaar over 100 feet away
Yeah,
has
yeah.
gone somewhere. The only way that this backfires in Turin's in your favor is if Turin drives the cart directly toward where you guys went, or happens to cross paths with you, which that is still an option. I'm about to make him roll for it. However, that being said, what about the rest of you? Rogar,
I
this
would-
one, Sierra.
Okay.
I think we've all given up at this point on keeping him held hostage with us.
I'm just gonna turn him in.
I mean, Tidri didn't tell this one to keep an eye on him. This one just merely followed everyone else. He has no reason to watch the bird.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm-
Keeping an eye out for a food court.
I mean,
I mean, there's all kinds of
water-
food carts.
I just require water and sunlight, and I can create water.
Hmm.
So you're just kind of wandering around with them.
I'm kind of just following, watching.
Cool.
I'm gonna basically lean down because I'm sat across Rogar's shoulders. Because I'll just lean my head down beside his, just be like, hey, maybe we can get some ideas for more food that we can make or attempt to make on our travel if we go and visit some of the carts.
Yeah, Rogar excitedly nods his head at that and starts walking towards the space. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
The nearest food
Just
vendor.
into the wherever the food is.
There's a very particular section that is dedicated to the cooking, and basically, Rogar, lacking the sense of being able to speak, does follow his other sense of smell, leading him straight to the food market.
It's the only perception checks that he's ever done well on, besides this last one.
I'm not even going to make you roll for it, Seth. I want to see you automatically crit. So as you guys arrive at the food market, all around you is all kinds of food. Like, you've got the baker who's got all of the different pastries and treats, and he just brings a fresh rack of dinner rolls with light butter on top. Oh, they smell delicious. You've got
He's
The-
hungry.
Shut up, man. You have to understand. I haven't had I haven't had any potatoes or a dinner roll for like 2 months right now.
That's on you.
It is. I'm dying a little, but I feel good. Okay. Anyway, so you see the butcher that's got a fine rack of meat from a boar that he's just recently hunted. He's got it slowly roasting over a fire with the apple in its mouth. You know that's going to be good. You've got a lady on the other side who's got chickens running in a coop behind her, so it doesn't take much to imagine what she's got to offer. As
Hey, I found Fern's family. It's all the chickens that are on the spire. That
yes, they sell tendies, Jin.
Hell no.
God, I was about to say it, but I was like, no, I don't think I need to, and then you said it.
They sell turn bites fresh from the nest.
And if you
Yeah.
really want to go farther, she actually pulls out a jar of what seems to be homemade honey and starts grabbing,
Yes.
or
There will be
grinding
fried
some seeds
chicken.
together,
There will be
creating,
fried chicken
huh?
as soon as I find that bird. There will be fried chicken as soon as I find that bird, Dylan. Don't worry.
Is the
But she
woman a
begins
dwarf?
to create honey mustard.
You
So,
think I'm kidding?
from the rest of it,
No, I'm reading the chat. They get the tendies, Tindy and Honey Mussy. Oh, wow.
you've got one guy who's got what seems to be a fire pit, and above the fire pit is a giant metal pot of sand that he's got this really brown liquid in. It doesn't smell like tea, but it smells delicious. But you see him
That's the last.
as you see a customer walk up and order a cup or a tankard of this, he takes the spoon, dips it in the liquid, and puts it in the sand. As it boils, he picks it up and pours it, sticks it back in the sand, and he hands him this thing, and the gentleman thanks him as he goes on his way.
Rogar remembers to close his mouth after a moment.
So,
He does
Seth,
keep one.
where you going first?
Oh yeah. Where are you going first?
Oh yeah, it's all
Pretty
Yeah,
much
I need to
the last food line he just mentioned.
the last
yeah.
the last one.
Yeah.
As you walk up, you see this this gentleman in kind of a burgundy brown stall that he's in. He's got a kind of a very weedy mustache that kind of curls up the end. He's got a wicked smile and a very pointed goatee. Kind of a very tan skin, as if he's been in the sun all day. And he goes, "Ah, my friend, would you, or your companion," as he points to Nalia on Rogar's shoulders, "would you like a drink?"
He nods his head pretty excitedly.
Would you like one or two?
It looks up at Nadia to see what she's thinking.
She's just basically salivating.
He holds up 2 fingers.
Ah. Two right away. Oh god, here it comes.
A 3. Crunch.
I don't hear it. I think I'm safe.
Did you mute me?
Uh,
No, I'm not muted. So you heard it.
No, I haven't heard a thing.
No,
Thankfully-
I said a 3.
Usually it plays through his microphone.
No,
it's still
someone donated 10 bits to play the Leroy Jenkins sound bit, and my ears haven't been ringing, so I don't know if that's going out to the wrong way or not, but I'm very thankful at the moment.
Oh man.
Did someone say JV by bits?
Oh god, please don't.
In the arc of the campaign already.
Just the Tindy heart. Oh lord.
Listen, you missed an entire Scooby-Doo arc. That was probably better than any Tindy arc I can
Alright.
think of.
So the gentleman says, "All right." He puts 2 tankards in front of you as he works 2 different ladles with the
Oh, yeah.
this dark, rich brown liquid in it. As he's
Oh,
as he's working, as he kind of rocks it back and forth, liquid flowing from one ladle to the other. I'm glad I'm not hearing this, because otherwise my ear would be blasted out right about now. But I appreciate the donation of the bits. Thank you.
Oh wait, that means you need to turn the sound up in OBS probably, or whatever you use.
Oh yeah, you dirty dog. Get that.
Let's see here. I need to. Do we want to pause and take a look at this, or do we want to continue on with this?
We spent a long time with them. We probably
Yeah.
need to get
Yep.
going.
So anyway,
Yeah.
he hands you both a nice. Yes, you missed the Scooby Snack arc already.
Yeah. You
So
know,
he hands you he hands you 2 cups of this brown liquid as you guys take a bit. Oh, it's very dark, very tart. It's practically coffee, or it's Turkish coffee rather, if you will.
Huh.
Ha ha ha. So
Turkish coffee. Yes.
each of you get a +1 to your perception for the rest of the night.
Except for me.
Huh.
Oh, great. Oh, that was a
It's the
bit
first
nice.
bonus that Rogar has ever had to a perception check.
So wait, does this mean we're just wired? right now?
Yes,
Like, do we...
you are wired. It is coffee.
So
It is.
me being as tiny as I am. Do I get an additional because that's gonna have so much more of an effect on me?
You know what? Fine. +2. You talked me into it.
Yeah.
All right. Turin, what are you doing?
Okie dokie, so I'm clearly away from all the other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm heading that way?
Well, roll me a d20.
Because it is a crowded bazaar that you're trying to run a cart through.
Wait,
Any modifier like animal handling? If it's that, if that's what that
No.
is.
Here's the thing. It's the standard D20, no modifiers. If you roll below a 12, JV sees you. If you will roll...
That's a 60% chance right there.
I'm waiting to see this number.
Because JV went, sold weapons, and came back. You've got Tidri... you've got a... Turn here, taking the entire cart through the bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just Turn, the DC check would be entirely different.
That's fair.
Yeah, because my perception's like just passive, like. Just
And
if
at this
anything
point,
happens around me,
JV's
it's
already
16.
been on edge about Turin leaving the party anyway.
Kill this
So,
first. I'm gonna
if
kill
it is a 12 or higher, you have successfully dodged them. So,
How does inspiration work? Because you gave me inspiration back way back in the day when I ripped the feathers off of the arrows to prevent them from being launched at us if we let the lady go before we.
that inspiration
Killed
was a
her
very
on
long
accident.
time ago, though.
But he hasn't.
That's true, but I never used it.
Alright,
I never
Yeah,
used it and I never gave it to somebody else. Is it just the 1 point extra?
hold on.
If we're rolling it as actual straight skill checks, he has to beat a 16.
I'm going to give you a +2 inspiration.
So if it's versus my perception, it has to be a 6. It has to beat a 16. Because that's my passive, just general things happening thing.
Well, it's not so much your perception as it is how close is he going to get to where your perception will take effect.
Yeah.
That's the roll, is how close.
Uh-huh.
So,
So that's a roll of freaking 10.
1d20 plus 2.
Of course he did. Do I notice the cart's gone at least?
No,
'Cause
JV
I-
is
I
trying
would
to
just
keep an
leave
eye
it.
on Turin, who is the party rogue, who has slipped off
There's a
every
cartel
other
leader.
market, and except for this one where Rogar actually caught him, but Rogar's like, just, go.
Honestly, Rogue trusts him pretty well. He's
JV,
never
though,
acted maliciously towards the party.
Cage fight to see who gets the cage fight to see who gets the honey mussy. Ah!
You know what? I have a way to not metagame this to where this is actually bad for him. This is gonna be funny.
So anyway,
You always assume I'm doing something bad. What if I'm doing something just neutral for once?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't
Probably
trust
because
you,
it's you.
period. Yeah, because it's you.
ouch.
The
Very
things
much
that your
ouch.
character like, Nalia doesn't dislike you, but I can't speak for the ticked off dwarf in our party.
To where, at some point we're gonna have to come back to these places.
All right. So,
Your
Turin,
sins
you
will
managed
be
to
rot.
successfully navigate the cart. Where are you going with it?
Okie dokie. I'm heading back towards one of the colleges in the area, looking for somebody to watch all of my stuff that I know that still trusts me, that I know that
Alright.
won't sell me.
After about a good 10 minutes of managing the crowd, you managed to get to You managed to get to the outside of the Bard College, and you knock on the door, and one of the servants comes out and he says, "Yes, sir. What can I do for you?"
Turin kind of goes through, kind of rips through his bag until he finds one of the crests of the school, and then kind of picks it up and points it towards it, and then points to himself and gives a thumbs up.
And he goes, "Oh, you are one of
Yeah.
our patrons, good sir. Right this way. Why didn't you say so to begin with?"
Turin kind of blinks at him before kind of
He's like, "Oh, silly
following him in
me.
really quick.
You bird folk can't speak normally, that's right." Not realizing what he's saying to you, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
So as you come inside, he's like, "Well, what can we as the college do for you, fellow performer?"
He kind of goes through and he points back to the cart outside, or where they came from, and saying cart needs a home.
"Oh, you want us to store your cart and its belongings, correct?"
Turin nods his head graciously and kind of starts looking for his coin purse real quick, and kind of and produces about 200 gold because he's not sure how long he's going to be gone.
He says,
See, there's a
"Ah,
network error.
I'll take your 200 gold if you also give us the ability to understand what you have brought us. For example, if you have books or maps that we may be able to learn and understand from, we would be happy to take a look at those."
My bag is on me.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot about the distinction. Yeah, I've got all the copies of I've got all the originals on my body that I can of, like, that are not the books. So, like, things like the big map and, like, the important stuff that we picked up, like those extra little scrolls from the
Right.
last place and such, have the originals. But all of my duplicates are in the cart.
So you're not going to tell them
Turin's
about
got no qualms.
You're not telling about your duplicates, though.
Yeah, they can have the duplicates if they want. That's why I make duplicates. I've got the original ones, so we've got the information we need on
Gotcha.
our person. So
And
they
then,
can have the duplicates.
but you're
if
not
they
going to tell them
want.
that you made duplicates either.
No. That doesn't seem
Okay.
important.
I don't think
That's-
he's heard the word duplicate.
It's not like he can say. True. So I'm assuming you're just going to agree to this deal and mosey on then, huh?
I'm gonna watch them. It's still my stuff. I want to make sure that they don't break anything. But things like a few of the books that they may have missing from the library may be in my bag
All right.
before we
He
get too far.
he puts his hands up beside his face, turns the hands away, and very dramatically goes. As a couple of other servants run out. He directs them to unload the cart, take the horses, shed the horses. He demands that the cart be put away in storage and to log and tag the books and and set them into the place for them to be stored and cataloged into the library. He does, and they do so very well and very efficiently. And he turns to you and says, "Rest assured, fellow patron, that your information is safe with us."
Turin goes through, does like one of the few fancy bows that he knows, and then tells them thank you, albeit hodgepodged, and then
This was supposed
Proceeds
to
to
be a
kinda
quick thing.
waddle his way back to
I'm working on
Rogar
it.
and them, since we don't need the cart anymore. Since he feels like it's in good hands.
He returns the bow and wanders back inside after making sure the gate's open for you. All right.
Yeah.
So how long has this been? How long has that entire thing for them been? Because for me and Alpha, it would have been like max 5 minutes.
I mean, it didn't take long for a lot of this to happen either.
Well, he said it took 10 minutes for him to take the cart out.
Well, then at that point, you come back and the cart is missing.
Oh, I'm pissed. I am pissed.
Frame 1. Oh, I'm pissed.
I'm... Because I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get back. I'm going to just start marching towards where I even have an inkling of where, like, the circle's going to be. Like, it's in a mage college, right? Or something
Yes.
along those lines.
It's in the
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
in the
gonna
center.
start marching.
It's in the center keep.
Yeah, I'm just marching towards the center keep.
All right. Turn, are you going to head back to the group, or are you going to head straight onto the circle?
I'm heading back towards Rogar and them. He gave me 2 hours, so I need to head back to my buddy since he's supposed to be watching me, and I don't want to get him in trouble.
All right. Seth, you managed to find some really decent spices.
Seth has a lot of very pissed off dwarvish in his head.
Rogar's doing his best to ignore it right now.
All right. Turn, roll me a d20 to see if you can figure out where they are.
Well, I did tell him where to meet us.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did. So then you guys meet up. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
So Turn returns back to the party with this one and Sierra or Nalia, excuse me. Nalia and Rogar. Sorry, I looked down at the names on Roll20 and I saw Rogar, Turin, 5, Tidri, Sierra, and this one. Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
is it not? It's not.
One of
changing my
these
name?
things just doesn't belong.
Here, hold on, I got it.
So
Because I
Turin
there
and
we go.
Nalia's party is now back together.
yes,
Awesome.
like nothing ever happened.
Good luck
A
explaining
few
that one
of
to the
us are a
dwarf.
little more wired than others.
Alright. So it's been about 10-15 minutes. By this point, you still got angry dwarvish in your head, Seth.
I'm not telling him where we're going.
Wow, gosh, you are
It's
so
time to
petty.
split the party.
Alright, so
Man.
what do you guys do from here, Seth? What about
First, I'm going to.
Oh wait, where was this one? Was this one in the
Question.
cart?
What
This
did you
one-
do with it?
This one is with Rogar and the others.
Okay, because I had.
This
Okay,
one was forgot about by the DM at the beginning.
yeah. So where were you, Ashton? This is actually important.
Well, I was
He's
with the
with us.
other. I got put with the other group after TC realized I was forgot.
But where did you want to be?
Well, I was gonna keep an eye on Tidri, but however, I will resign my fate to be in the second party.
Right, if you wanted to be with me, you could have. That's fine.
There's honestly a pretty good chance that Rogar would have offered you some of that coffee.
I
Well, he
will be
doesn't
most,
for a drink,
I am
does he?
most likely with Rogar's party since I was there when I saw Turin leave.
Because that's important. That's about to become really.
I
really
apologize, Ashton. Please forgive me.
I remember that next session, TC.
Oh God, because I know next session is gonna be yours, and I don't like this. I don't like.
good. Rollins will talk your ear off till you die.
Ugh. Ugh. All right.
Vengeance is mine.
And then Krieg will come back to Lockhorn.
So
Never do that again.
as
Don't
you
worry.
guys are,
TC's already a twink in my campaign. He loves himself some bull beef.
Jesus.
Anyway, so. So,
Man.
Alpha, what's your reaction to the cart being gone and me pissed?
I am upset that it is gone as well, because that was my horse as well with the cart.
We're
Oof.
going to kill him.
What's funny is that
It's my
Rogar,
cart.
Nalia, and this one still have no idea what actually happened. We
Yeah.
just know that he's left for 2 hours.
It's
No,
my
okay,
cart, though.
my question is,
It's my horse.
What'd you say, Seth? You're breaking up in your mic.
Seth has directed at Turn, wrote in his notebook. What did you do?
no. So what did you do? It's not accusatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did you do? Turin goes back through and redigs through his bag until he finds that crest for the guild that he went through, and then this is like took the cart home. And then repeats what the dude told him in his voice about how they cataloged everything and that everything would be set up where it needs to be and that they take great care of it and all the fluffy words that they used. And since it's all the same voice, I hope that adds to my legitimacy of what I've done.
The fact that you have to say, I hope it adds some legitimacy, I think you had you got a little bit of a problem.
Honestly,
Apparently, everyone assumes the worst of Turin.
Well, the last time you went off by yourself, you did try to swindle people.
well, the last
Haggle.
by himself, he also brought gifts.
You
Did you try to steal from an obsidian smith?
But we don't know that. We just know he
Not
came.
steal.
He tried
Grab
to
other
steal.
things.
all right?
I grabbed other things to bundle together with another purchase.
My God.
Yeah, so Rogar's actually probably setting up probably trying like getting out some food for everyone because it's probably near midday by now.
Okay. The only people that so far at this moment that would be everyone in your group has food, but you have not. Tidri and Alpha do not know that where this layout is. Granted, I don't think Alpha needs food anyway, but
I don't.
I would have ate.
He's also
I
gonna.
would have ate when we woke up.
Yeah.
Can I have
He
some-
doesn't seem like the person to be very keen on fancy food.
Yeah, what is second breakfast?
It's like
What
brunch,
thirds?
It's Rogar's favorite meal of the day.
exactly right.
along with second
Yeah.
lunch and third dinner.
Yeah, I'm just-
Exactly.
If Alpha is just following, I'm just marching to the mage to the center.
Trying to find where this card is too, so I'll just be going with you.
Alright. So Seth, your group's you're gonna get food for everyone and eat real quick.
Yeah, honestly, Rogar does not want to run into Tidre until he absolutely has to.
So my question is, and I would like to know this. I think, excuse me, I think you said this before, but I want to double check. You have not told Rogar that you're going to the portal.
No.
Okay. This is going to be interesting, guys. Very, very
Well, I
interesting.
have to be able to have access to get to it anyway. But they're taking their time to eat when we basically have to get going.
That is true.
Yeah,
I'm just along for the ride right now.
Alright, so as you guys are sitting down to eat, Alpha and Tidri are walking toward the center keep as two guards in silver armor step forth and stop your progress, and they ask, what business do you have in the keep?
We have word of a cult of Asmodeus is wanting to put a frost giant to their will, and we would like to use your transportation circle to try and stop it.
And someone stole our cart and our horses.
That too.
The guards kind of look toward one another and they say, how
Rattle.
do you know about our circle?
One of the people in Silvery Moon informed me.
They look back at one another again and like, how does Silvery Moon know about our circle?
I don't know, I'm just an adventurer.
You
Do-
gotta go and get someone to find the horse thief.
Could you just get one of your higher-ups that understand Infernal real quick?
His eyes are widen at the word infernal, and he's starting to put the pieces together just a little bit. And he says, "One moment." As he steps inside, and you can hear the armor running as he is kind of making a sprint for the inner hall. There's a bit of commotion, and some loud voices shouting going on the inside, and you hear them growing closer as they're coming back to the door, and door is open, and there's a man cloistered in kind of a light blue and gray robes, and he gestures you inside very quickly.
I follow.
I follow as well.
Slams the door shut. He goes, "What is this talk of Asmodeus?"
Do you speak Infernal?
Yes.
I produced the note, and my original copy of the documents that I did not let Turton keep, and just go here.
You would get duplicates back,
I
and it would
don't
be
care.
nigh perfect
don't
duplicates.
I don't.
Nigh perfect.
Ladies, ladies.
I produce. You're not there. I produce.
God.
I produce the logs and the journals and the letter at the end.
It's like
Like,
the one was like,
After about 5 minutes of reading this, he's looking over, he's double checking, he's rereading, he's just kind of, his eyes grow wide, he's just, why would the Cult of Asmodeus make a move now? But why? It makes no sense.
Yeah, no, they stole our horses, I think.
I just put my head in my because at this, am I smart enough to put the pieces together? At
Yes.
this point?
For your backstory as to what's about to happen, you're putting the pieces together.
You're the only one who is probably going to believe me, but Turin is the exact reason why you all end up dead.
Bold take, but I'll roll with it for a little bit.
Well then.
Tell me I'm wrong, like out of character. Tell me that he wouldn't slip up at one point and get everyone else basically thrown in jail or killed.
Everyone else, no. Himself, most definitely. But everyone else, no.
Oh,
Rule number
man.
1: snitches get stitches. I would assume you have my back as I have yours.
Wow.
I don't know. My horses are just.
I don't
gone.
know. My back has done a lot of heavy lifting along with Alpha's. Just saying.
Oh
I
my
killed
god.
Cthulhu. I found the Asmodeus stuff. I have the copies of all the stuff going down.
Guys, we can have a dice measurement contest later.
Nice.
Anyway.
I speak for the trees.
The trees came
I
down.
actually have to look at what the range for message is. Okay,
Oh
it's
my
120 feet, so I would have at least been in range of Rogar, but I wouldn't be in range of anyone besides you now.
When Tidri walks into the doors of the keep, the voices in your head stop. Thankfully, Rogar.
You see Rogar mime a sigh of relief.
Yeah, so all Gabe would have heard is just me just. He doesn't understand it, but due to his expression, he's probably pissed.
Yeah, I know giant and goblin, so I can put 1 and 1 together
So
and make 5. So you know.
Respectable.
Anyway,
To
back
count.
to, back to the actual story. I don't have any clue. We encountered them in Silvery Moon, and I didn't see that. Damn it.
I was
They
told
were
there was a
stockpiling
demon.
weapons. Yeah.
Anyway, so the guy looks and says, "And so, what have you needed the teleportation circle to go save this
Yes.
Harshnag?"
Harshnag. But yes.
Wow.
Yes, we are going to try and stop this cult. Or at least hinder it in some way.
He looks to you and says, It will take me half an hour to gather the mages to prepare the circle. Grab the rest of your party, meet me back here in 15 so we can make sure the rest of the preparations are underway."
I just sigh. But yeah, I'm okay.
Can you get guards looking for the horse thief, please?
You should.
I just put my hand up to the mage, and I will explain to you what occurred when we go get the rest of our compatriots.
Okay.
The confused scholar is like, okay.
Living robot, work in progress for intelligence. I'm sorry.
So as you guys exit the hallway, going to go find the rest of the party, you hear clamoring of a bunch of people running from behind the door, papers flying, people still shouting as they're trying to get the attention of everyone who's needed to work the circle.
So now, because Rogar's not responded to me, I'm going to send this one a message. Oh yeah, I know that he can't respond. That's the funny part. It's not sending. I'm gonna send this one a message saying, "Gather the others, meet us at the keep."
The fire one has sent a message into my head. That's what this one says out loud.
And just before they get into that point, I'm going to start explaining to Alpha that Turin took the cart
Why would he take the cart though?
because he's a
it had my hopes.
kleptomaniac. He's a kleptomaniac who will take anything that he tries to touch or he
bought
finds
the
shiny.
cart. I
On
bought
that-
the cart. I
On
have
that note,
the
I'm
title
gonna
deed.
and get this message ready for whenever I run into T3.
By the way, let me clarify, guys. This cart, I'm assuming you guys have taken all of your carts collectively and turned them in because you guys had about 2 different carts.
No, I think we bunched up on one
time.
cart. We had one cart. I think we
We
took.
had to leave the carriage and the dogs.
Yeah,
That's right,
we
that's
left
right.
the other one.
You
For
made
the
it
sake of brevity, we.
And then
No,
immediately left.
I was gonna make
with
you leave them
the
here in the
message
city.
for.
Oh, great.
Hmm?
Well, 100 per cart. That settles it.
Fine. We're getting very close to end this. And by the way, where's my Chicago hot dog, Jen?
Hold on, we're doing Chicago hot dogs.
No, Dylan.
Yeah, Dill just got himself a Chicago. Oh, that's an invite. Kara, I'm going out.
Wait, we're going to.
I'm going to get a
Wait,
Chicago hot dog.
Yeah, bye. I'm actually in Florence. Bye.
All right, RP over.
I'll drive
Stream
an hour
over.
and 30
All
to
right.
get one.
Thank you guys for coming. It's been a pleasure.
Inspiration points for everyone who makes it to Chicago in the next half hour. Plus
That's a little
20s.
bit too far.
God, it's like a 2-hour drive unless I go like 80 miles an hour.
Same.
If you don't hear from me in like a day, I've probably
Rona
been
house party
arrested.
for
It's fine.
Chicago.
Probably better.
All right. So, second party. What do you got? What are you guys going to do with the information that this one has just given you?
Upon
Probably.
hearing the word, yeah.
Go ahead.
Upon hearing the words, Fiery One has sent a message, Turin very quickly shifts like a quick glance to Rogar, a little wide-eyed, like, we
Rogar
need to leave.
just that message, and then like shows it to him.
Oh, he looks at you and says, and like kind of writes down "and insured" in his own handwriting.
Okay.
Like smiles and nods his head quickly. He looks a little bit panicked, but
So
Yeah,
should-
send it to you.
this one,
Through
I'm
whisper.
guessing this one's going to lead the way to where they're at.
This one's gonna say out loud. The Fiery One requests us to go find him.
Rogar nods his head and gets up to start leaving. Packs up everything that they've got out.
Turin kind of looks at this one and then asks location.
Did teacher
I did
send him?
inform you where you were.
Yeah.
I did inform you where we were.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I did say I had what? Let me actually read it. Like how many words I have.
You have
I think it's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to see how long. Okay.
How long
Yeah.
of a message you could send?
Yeah, I would assume like in just a turn, I can just be like, "Hey, come meet us here."
I'm gonna stay at the door, waiting on them to come in.
So I will usher them this. I was gonna say this way, but that's
As you guys make your way back through the bazaar of food and people, you make it to where the inner keep is. You see Alpha just standing there like a silent sentinel, and Tidri's ill and pacing.
Still silent and wondering if
I'm
they're
gonna-
worth.
I'm
Do I
gonna
stand up?
I'm back on Rogar's shoulders,
Yes.
I have
Okay,
the assumption. I am holding up the piece of paper so that that's the first thing you see.
right? I'm gonna lean.
Walking up to you guys.
I'm gonna lean
If he
down to
sits in the
Rogar
sun
and
long
just-
enough, he'll be hot. Jen.
I'm gonna lean down to Rogar and just ask him like, do we really have to like? This is just gonna be a fight. Can we just like maybe we can go like take a nap somewhere?
We
I
don't
heard-
have time.
That this small bird stole my horse.
Well, we're not next. I thought we were walking towards you guys.
No, yeah,
Walking
no.
towards you.
He has the paper, and he's coming to meet you.
All right.
I
The
heard-
moment they basically what I'm getting is that
I'm
Alpha and
whispering
Tudri, the
to
moment
Rogar.
they see the other party, they're starting to kind of meet toward the center, and Seth's holding up the paper with all the stuff on it, and
I just attempt to pull like back in the Scooby Doo campaign. And I just grab Rogar's head and I turn it like 45 degrees to the other direction to see if he'll just start to walk in that direction.
No, doesn't
yeah,
work.
No.
Sorry.
sorry.
He actually pauses for a moment and just has this really nervous look on his face before he just takes a deep breath and then just kind of cautiously approaches Tidri.
I read it.
Mhm.
I'm not happy, but I read it.
I heard you stole my cart, bird. My horse, bird.
You stole his horse bird.
you stole his cart bird, his horse
Where-
bird.
Did you put my horse?
I point back at the paper again.
Yeah, and Turin kind of points to the paper as well.
I
We
take
are unaware that you
paper
can't
and I
read.
just
I
crumple
I,
it
I
and throw it
proceed
aside.
to read
Where
it.
is my horse?
It's at a college, apparently, being It's essentially at a stable,
A what?
a place that holds horses and carts.
I want my horse.
We can't take the horse through the portal.
Rogar holds up his hands and just kind of nods amicably, desperately trying
Turn
to
is
calm
still
Alpha down.
kind of towards the back and weighing his options.
I have my eyes on him.
I would definitely prefer to hit the bird, but I don't wish for the bird to die.
This one suggests not to hit the bird. Bird's bones are hollow. Bird will easily snap.
I
Turn has
think
taken
that's the point.
several steps back upon hearing this.
Wait, wasn't one of you in charge of watching him?
That would be the mute one.
We don't know if they left with him. We don't know if they left with him to actually take the cart with them.
The feather one went on his own.
And all right.
Oh my god.
Why was he allowed to
Is
go
that-
off by himself?
Just
Hey
This one was
Seth,
not ordered.
I feel like that was revenge
on.
from the other night.
Hold on, Seth's trying to talk through very skippy lines.
sorry, am I not coming through clear?
You're
No,
cutting
you
in and
There's a
out.
little bit of hiccups every now and then.
Now you're fine though. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Rogar was starting to write a message down as this one said that, and his eyes just get wide in frustration for a moment before he scribbles it out and said, "We talked it out first."
That
This one-
wasn't what we agreed on.
This one merely watched. He was not ordered to make sure no one left.
New
Are you really
job.
surprised?
You watch him.
Nalia just kind of like just rests, like, you know, leaning on top of Rogar's head, arms crossed. Just, are you really surprised at this point that he got away?
You might want to get
Like,
off
it's
this
really-
Considering the point that you both let him go, it wasn't a series of him getting away.
Well, he was
Next
gonna
one,
get away
you're
regardless.
As
I
as
didn't
as
expect-
as everyone is kind of arguing back and forth, the
Cart.
door opens from the inner keep, and the gray clothed scholar is there and says, "Ah, you've got the rest of your party. Come quickly. We don't have much time."
That's what I've been saying this entire time.
With a big grin on my face. Like, see?
Half of that was cut out, Rogar.
Seth, lower your input on Discord. You
Yeah,
might be speaking.
Yeah, you
too
might
loud
be
for it to
clipping
pick up.
there.
Where do I do that?
It's under settings. It's under user settings, under voice and video.
Or yeah, lower it. You might, or you might, I don't know if he has to raise it. You might have to lower it though.
No, it's lower. It's lower on Discord.
Okay.
If you turn it up, it's harder for your sound to go through. If you put it lower, it's easier.
Okay.
I learned that the hard way.
Ah, right. Is this better?
Small one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Small one. I would suggest you not be on his head in the future.
But the one that's on his head is Nalia.
Yes.
Why?
Because he seems to be easy at angering me.
That's he's talking about Rogar.
Hey, you will not lay a hand on him while I'm on his shoulders. Thank you very much.
You do not stop me, little one.
Anyway, I'm just walking towards the portal. Are you coming or not?
This one
Yeah.
shall follow.
I shoot Alpha just a glare.
I need
As
Nalia
I
to make a
put it, like,
Constitution saving throw.
Why?
Hold on,
You
what did
kept
you say?
talking.
Wait, what's
I know
going
I
on
shot
here?
him a glare. I
I
didn't
need
say
her to
anything.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
What is that?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God.
It's literally just her to just stay quiet for 6 seconds and become incapacitated. So
sorry,
Rogar can walk her through the portal.
Is it? Wait, what saving throw is it? Wisdom?
Nalia
Constitution.
is very short and is riding on Rogar's shoulders.
Yeah, that's the point.
A 4.
I was telling Dildo.
Yeah,
Also, I didn't talk. I'll bear in mind. I
no,
didn't.
you said
Yeah,
you
she was
won't-
not starting to talk.
mine what I was doing it immediately after you said you won't touch him.
Huh.
So you become incapacitated for 6 seconds, and you just kind of go blank.
I've got
and
good
relive the last 6 seconds of what just occurred. While we just walk towards the portal.
It's not a good time to be a bard right now.
No.
Lol.
Nice.
I'm making a point to keep this one between us and Alpha.
Wait, you think this one will protect you? He'll probably just step out of the way.
No. But it makes Rogar feel safer.
I just walk. Actually, I would wait for the rest of them to walk through the portal first.
Okay, as you all step inside, you step inside this very circular room, and in the circle of the room, or in this room, you guys see a massive incantation kind of written or drawn on the ground. Showing this to you guys, so you can see the top right one. It looks something of that nature.
Glock 2 Barada necktie.
No mirror bar.
It looks like a
Turin, take
really
out-
oddly shaped pair of scissors.
Can Turin
Which
kind of
one
like
is-
waddle around from the middle and kind of start jotting down what it looks like on a piece of paper,
No,
like drawing it out?
no.
No, I am behind you, shoving you towards the
Well,
mirror.
like I'm still
bar
walking
wall.
towards it, but like I mean like walking from the middle and like spinning around in a circle and trying to like draw the circle from the inside of the circle.
Yeah, you can stand in the center and try your best. As you get about halfway through the circle, the priests start incanting something really loud. Circle lights up really, really bright, and the next thing you see, you guys are standing in another room that has somewhat of a similar look around, but it's entirely different. It takes you a moment to figure out what has happened. But now you guys are at the Mirabar Circle.
Do I understand what kind of magic this is, or what spell?
You would.
just
You
occurred?
would know of the inner circles.
So we just went through a teleportation circle. That's just co-linked here. Well, cool.
As the light finally fades, in walks in another cloister priest, but this time he's got much of a heavier coat on. The air is much, much colder than what it was back in Everloon, since you guys have traveled that much farther north. He comes out and says, I am Brother Thomas. Come with me quickly, so I can get you prepared for what you need to do. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I heard TC as well. What was that?
No, I said this character is TC. It's Brother Thomas.
Oh. Ha, 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 ha. So,
very, very like
as Brother
sarcastic laugh.
Thomas leads you through the maze of corridors into the open air of one of the inner of a. Let me just make sure I'm getting the name of this right here. I want to make sure I get this right. Oh, when you guys walk out, you turn around and you realize that on the inside is more of a spell that changes the way things look. I'm trying to remember the name of illusion. It's an illusion spell that once you are inside, it changes the way it looks. But once you are outside and you look back, it is it's inside of a stable house loft. As you know, he takes you down steps and outside, and it doesn't look very how should I say? It doesn't look very great at all. Like, it doesn't look like a keep. It doesn't look very well protected. It's in the city, but it doesn't look very professional.
It's
I guess would be the word.
inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Brother Thomas leads you to a small dwarf. It says,
Hey.
It's T-Truth's brother.
No.
he says, this is our circle's attendant, Sister Bronzefire. The dwarf turns around and says, if you say that I am a woman again, I am going to punch you. Sorry,
enough.
lads. My name is Zaspar Bronzefire. And carried on his back is a massive shield and a small, what would seem to be like a smith's hammer, um, in the hand. He turns around, and inside his gray beard is straw, and he looks like he's wearing a set of overalls and a plaid leather shirt. It looks almost redneck, if you will, in our standards.
That's
But he says,
saying a lot.
"So I got your message from Everland. I suppose you're looking for Harshnag."
That would be true.
Alright then. Well, you could say that Harshnag is still north. He just passed by about a couple of hours ago, heading to the mines. He said he had business up that way. So, I suggest you would better hurry up and catch up with him.
Wait. Just for in character. So you're friendly with this giant?
Why, yes. Why would I not be?
Because
Because-
giants are scum.
We had giants attack Triboard just less than a month ago.
Oh, you don't know Harshnag. Harshnag
No.
Harshnag is one of the friendly giants. I know that sounds strange, and he looks like it, but Harshnag has been spending the last several weeks fighting off random giant raids trying to attack our town itself.
Well,
He
I
knows
guess
something
that-
has gone wrong. He knows something is not okay. It would be best if you would talk with him about the events that have been happening.
Interesting to see a giant fighting on the side of small folk since the ordning.
It's very, very strange. However, like I said, it would be best if you asked him. He knows more about the ordning than anyone.
Do you know the quickest path to the mines?
Yes, he points to the northwest side of the village, and there's a path there with the sign that says "To the Mines of Mirabar."
The mines of Moria.
He says he's up that way. He just went up that way nigh 2 hours ago. He walks slowly, so if you hurry, you might be able to catch him.
Thank you.
Turin kind of looks at the dude and then kind of makes the sound of chattering, and like asks, and then says "cold" with like questioningly, just like "cold," and like keeps making the chattery kind of sound.
Well, I would
Does he-
suppose that the
oh,
farther
okay.
north you go, the colder it would get. Yes.
We need to find cloaks.
We do
We need to be able to
not
stay
have
warm.
time.
Dwarf, what are we doing with this giant?
We are going to try and protect it and try and figure out why these raids are attacking. If it ends up dead, we are left without any sort of lead as to what's actually happening and how to stop it. And
Wait,
obviously, we
He
can find a cult.
the dwarf looks at you and goes, "Protecting? Harshnag? No, he doesn't need protecting."
Considering there is a cult of Asmodeus who wants to bend that giant to their will or kill it otherwise, I think it needs protecting.
The dwarf kind of bows his head. This is troubling indeed. Is there anything I can
Should
help
get him
you before you go?
Cloaks.
Transportation.
Transportation
land
and
would be
cloaks I
nice.
can do. He looks towards Brother Tom and says, "Hurry up now, boy, get the stuff." Changes his tone entirely, as if he is tired of his crap.
I like this one.
Brother
Not-
Thomas
Not this one, but the dwarf.
Brother Thomas jumps up and runs to a nearby stable, where he brings back about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses, each of them with her own set of cloaks on them.
We need to ride. We don't have much time. Thank you
Would
for
write it down.
No, we
Let's
ride
go.
now. No, we ride now.
Sorry, I've just always wanted to say that.
So,
All right, I just book
a-
it.
as you guys and the horses are dashing up toward the north, toward the mines of Mirabar, about I would say a mile and a half up, you start hearing this what would seem to be some kind of carnage going on up ahead. There's metal clacking on metal. You hear loud voices, the earth beginning to shake. And as you clear one of the turns, and there's a hill that kind of moves out of the way, you see 3 giants locked in combat. They are all 3 frost giants. One is wearing plate armor. Make sure I'm getting this right here. One is wearing full-on plate armor and is wearing the skull of a white dragon as a helm. His axe is jagged with many kinds of knots or knocks in it, and he is bellowing at every single swing and kick. And as they are fighting, you guys are running closer. The other 2 giants seem to be allied with each other, fighting this one giant. They're not clad in any kind of armor at all, but they are carrying great clubs, each of them, and they are attacking. They're attacking very well. A couple of hits land here and there. If you guys want to roll initiative, now is your time.
Okay. Is it obvious? Like, I didn't ask for a description.
That's what I was
The
about
one
to say.
in plate mail is being attacked by the other 2, right?
I assume, yeah, it's a 1v2, right?
Yes.
But that doesn't
So-
necessarily guarantee, like, because we only were told about the one friendly
We'll figure
giant.
it out when it's my turn. The
18.
That's not a good way to do that.
3.
Got an 18.
Someone has to actually say his name in a language he can understand.
God.
Well, and Gabe. Gabe can do it.
Ah.
Do speak giant.
Okay, +4. Oh my God, you're just murder hoboing. About 11. I'm an 11.
Man, I love how getting to use my intelligence as an initiative bonus. Great.
Big brain plays.
It is big brain plays.
All right, hold on. I
That's
need to
literally my
find
greatest
Harshnag's thing here, because he's going to be in named people.
Do we have a map for this fight by any chance?
No, there is not one.
Okay. That's
I'm
fine.
gonna- I'll
It's fine. It's literally just theater of mind fighting.
I know.
So.
I want to do the best I can to describe this, but just let you know, I don't.
Yeah, no,
have
I was just curious.
right. I don't have much more than that. All right, so Turin, you've got a.
I made an 18 as well.
All right, my turn order is crap, so I'm going to create a notepad real quick, or a sticky pad. So the highest. Okay.
Oh,
was
what
it,
in the
beep?
world?
That's
Was it beep?
Harshnag's? Yeah, that was mine. Sorry.
Oh, your sensor.
Oh my god.
This is not good.
I hope Harshnag Light's dying.
I mean,
Protect this person. This person doesn't need protecting. He probably needs protecting. Oh, then you should probably do that. Person dies before you even get a chance
Alright.
to protect him.
Who. Turn, you got an 18?
Oh, yeah, I got an 18.
Yes, and so did Alpha.
so it's literally
Okay.
dex mods with
Yeah,
dex
but-
numbers.
Who has the higher dex between the two of you?
My dex mod is 2.
Probably 2.
Turin?
So probably
Mine,
turn.
yeah, 17 dex.
Yeah, so turn would
Plus 3.
It would be turn then alpha.
I thought it was
Right.
higher base roll goes first.
No,
No.
no, that's NPC versus PC. PC is whoever's base number's higher, like stat wise,
Well,
because you're more dexterous just inherently, so it makes sense that you would go before the other.
I'm just gonna set it this way: that Turin and Alpha go before one of the enemy giants.
Yeah.
Just because
Okay.
I want to see people live through this. Tidri, you're next.
Yep.
After Tidri,
We have an 11, a 3, and I haven't seen Rogar roll. Oh,
Rogar
11.
rolled
My
an
bad.
11.
Sorry. So Nalia, then Rogar.
Tidri,
then
you
this-
rolled a 17.
Yeah.
And then anybody roll lower than a 15? Or
Uh,
anybody roll
yeah.
higher than a
This one
15?
rolled a 3.
No one rolled higher than 15.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
So that would
My character's not
be
It is Nalia, Rogar, this one.
Then Nalia,
Up around, we have Turin 5, Tidri.
Rogar, and this one. Okay. So the first giant's gonna go first. I need to make sure I've got his stats as well, so I can roll.
Is it which one is going? This is important. Which giants are going? Which giant's going first?
This is the official turn order for this fight. Giant 1 that rolled a 19 is going to go first,
Mm-hmm.
followed by Turin, Alpha,
Mm-hmm.
Enemy Giant 2,
Okay. So it's
Tidri,
one of the-
Harshnag, Nalia, Rogar, and this one.
I just wanted to make sure it was not just giant, like, because we don't know which one's which. But I'm just going to assume Harshnag's the one getting ganged up on.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was they were going first.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, let's kick it off then.
All right. Just so you guys know, the Frost Giants are carrying great axes, or no, they're carrying great clubs. Excuse me.
Great clubs.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get through this fight real fast. Harshnag is gonna be able to smack these people down easy. It's not an issue. Anyway. So this guy's gonna attack Harshnag twice here. So that's gonna be 1d20 plus 9. He swings, but Harshnag is able to deflect the blow easily. He's going to do a double attack, and he still misses that one.
Jesus. Well, he's wearing plate, so
He,
yeah, make
as a DM tidbit, Harshnag has a +3 to plate.
yeah, that's
He's a +3 plate. Oh gosh.
He's a legendary. He's a legendary.
yeah, he's fun.
So, anyway, so there goes turn number 1. Next would be Turin.
So you say that they're fighting together really, really well. Does Turin notice that they're like talking back and forth and like shouting to each other while they're making these attacks, or are they just
Nope.
kind of just getting?
They're
lumped with their
yelling.
swings?
It's straight up yelling. Battle cries.
Ah. Something tells me I will not be in the best of places to help you.
Any damage you can put on these Frost Giants, though, are going to help.
That's true.
Yeah,
Let's
because keep in mind the other two aren't as armored as Harshnag.
Nope.
Oh yeah, but all of my spells are saving throws, and something tells me they have great constitution.
I mean, you have a crossbow, do you not?
I do, so I might go ahead and hide actually, yeah, take the hide action real quick, and look for a spot that I can get the sneak attack on them in. So
Oh,
take
that's
a hide as a
that's
bonus
interesting. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, if they're in combat with Harshnag already, you get sneak attack bonus.
Yeah, because if they are threatened by an ally.
action. Okay. Okay, so then I still have one. Yeah, alright, then I've got one extra inspiration. Let me use that crossbow then with the obsidian bolt. I've got 24 of them left.
Okay.
23.
Roll
of them left.
roll your attack and damage. Do what you got to do.
And then I get that.
You have the
plus-
stats for the obsidian, right?
Yeah, it's just a basic base plus 1, and I only get the one bolt essentially anyway, just
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
firing it. So.
Yeah.
I need to find. Come on now. Okay, so. Yes. And then I want to use. Well, that sucks.
You do not hit. Sorry, my dude.
Then I'm going to use that hide bonus action real quick, because something tells me I will need this.
So you dismount and immediately try to find cover.
Yes.
All right.
So I've got to use another d20.
Just roll me a
Plus
sneak
stealth?
roll. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
you're
worked.
stealth. You're definitely stealth. You're hiding. All right, Alpha.
Now, if only I could hit things.
Yes. How far away am I?
You're about 30 feet away at this point, and you're on horseback.
Cool. How much does it cost for me to get off the horse?
I want to give it to you as a bonus action.
So no Rajay.
How is a horse able to carry you?
Don't ask questions. Shut up.
It's a very sturdy horse.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
Skyrim horse.
It's another
buff
war word.
horse.
It's a war horse. Shut up.
Anyway, guys.
Come on.
I'll get off the horse and walk up and just kind of. I'll walk up to where I'm 15 feet within reach of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll attack the closest one to me twice.
Roll.
Reckless?
I can't. I'm not raging.
I thought you. Oh. Okay.
Or can I? Well,
I
I
don't
don't
I
want to.
know. Okay.
17.
You hit.
Oh, sorry. It's a 25, but okay. 26 to hit.
He forgot his modifier.
Mhm.
No, I just said 17 because that's what I rolled.
Oh.
11 damage. Second attack. Second attack is a natural 20.
Ooh, roll that crit damage, my dude.
Well, that was on a pin. That is 28 points of damage on the second hit.
Okay, so how much was on that first hit of damage?
The first hit was 11.
And the second one was 28.
Yes.
Very nice, my dude. That's a good bit of damage on that one. Okay. That's
I just
about
have to look at my spells
that's
now.
39 points of damage.
39 points of damage,
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
and that's my turn.
You just walked up and smacked someone. Very nice.
Mhm.
All right.
That was without my rage damage as well.
I notice. The second giant's gonna go. He's also gonna attack Harshnag at this moment.
Mhm.
Does not hit. He's gonna swing again. That one hits.
He's within 30 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Reroll it. Take the other number.
It hits.
Damn.
Very close. Very, very close. All right. So his damage does.
Listen, I didn't want to play Divination Wizard, so I didn't have to just take Portent. I wanted a more fun Portent.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's not fun for anyone.
That's 26 points of damage right there. Say any resistances? Nope, he's not out of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one catches Harshnag right in the stomach. You can tell that one hurt just a little bit. He kind of knocked the breath out of him just a little. Tidri, your turn.
So at this point, I'm gonna ride up a little past Harshnag. At this point, just kind of kick and dismount off the horse.
Okay.
And I would like for both of the enemy giants to make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws?
Yes, please. DC 16.
Giant 1 rolls an 18, Giant 2 rolls a 2.
One is incapacitated for yeah, they're incapacitated and their speed is 0.
Okay. How long?
If they get for up to a minute. It ends if the creature takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake them out. So
Okay.
one just just kind of goes like he sees stars.
Okay. Number 2 is just entirely down.
Yeah, until he gets hit or otherwise woken for an
Okay,
entire.
so the effect you were describing goes on the one that rolled the 2, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Alright.
Alright, so the first one's seeing stars, but he's still going. The second one is kind of out, I guess, take a knee and incapacitated at the moment.
One is fine. The other one is incapacitated.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to keep up with.
You're good. Yeah, one is incapacitated. The other one is fine.
Okay, I've got it
I
marked.
just say, Harshnag, we're here to help. You are in grave danger.
He just
and
kind of
try.
looks at you and grunts. He goes, "Thanks, thank you so much." He's gonna go for the one that's still attacking him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. He's going to take his giant great axe, and he is going to attack the one that's still hitting him, obviously. Even with a 1, he almost hit him too.
I guess I'm gonna do this as my only other time I can do this. I'd like for Harshnag to re-roll that, please.
He hits.
Yeah, I figured.
He rolls.
Yep, I'm done doing that per long rest now.
29 points of damage.
Oof.
That's just attack 1.
Yeah.
I just saw
The chat. Yeah.
I just saw the chat. Yeah.
Guys, please. I'm trying to actually concentrate. The second one, he hits. And he rolls. Ooh! Even with the nat 1 in there, he still does more damage than his last attack.
To be fair, he rolled a 1 and a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The last one had a 2 and a 9 in it.
Yeah.
Either way, that's some nice
That's
damage.
a lot.
Yeah, the first time he hits, he kind of catches him in the thigh, but he brings it back around, and this time he kind of catches him in the shoulder. This giant is extremely bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that. I need to make sure I mark this.
Gives me an idea of how I'm gonna level my character.
Alright.
Whenever we hit our
Nalia!
Exactly how I'm leveling my character.
Stab him. Stab him big. Let's go. Do it.
Who's it?
Do the thing.
Who?
Nalia.
Dahlia's turn.
God. You know I don't have combat stuff.
Boost people. Sing to people.
You got friends.
Almost like you're a bard and a support class.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna cast Bane on the 2 giants.
Okay. What does that do?
On the 2
Explain it.
giants. So, up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within a range must make charisma saving throws. If they fail it, the next time they would make a saving throw or an attack roll before the spell ends, which is a minute. They have to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Alright. Giant 2 automatically fails because he's incapacitated.
Yep.
Giant
Snap,
1.
I've got that too.
Huh?
I've got that spell too.
So the saving throw DC is 14? I think that's what it says.
The second one also takes it.
Okay. And
That's 2 hit, correct?
Yeah.
Basically almost everything.
So
Bane is
that's,
almost-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That'll be it.
Rogar, your turn.
Alright, cool. So the the giant in front of Alpha is incapacitated right now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
One of them is.
There's.
I'm gonna say no, it's not. The one that Alpha hit the first giant is not incapacitated. The second giant is incapacitated.
JD,
Hi.
what stops the incapacitation?
Hitting it.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, on another note, Ashton's Wi-Fi pooped out, so
Okay.
that's why he's not in right now.
I saw.
Cool.
Back to the ship.
All right.
Yeah. So I've actually been trying to figure that out. I guess I'm going to use 2 weapon fighting. Pull out the light crossbows and fire both bolts at the giant that Yagresh. Is that his name? I'm bad with
Harshnag.
names.
Harshnag is the one we're fighting.
Harshnag. Yeah.
Snag is good.
I'm
You're
going to
gonna-
fire both light crossbows into the giant he's fighting.
All right,
I'm
roll.
back.
The one that isn't incapacitated.
Yes.
Correct.
Roll.
So what has happened? I'm back.
Harshnag has dealt 30. About 50
60.
points. About 60 points of damage to the guy he's fighting. JV's incapacitated one of them. Nalia has cast Bane on them, so they all get a minus 1d4. And Rogar's smacking people with crossbows. That is a hit.
Ooh.
And you are next after the crossbows go through.
All right, I've been trying to fix
All
my
Both
rifle.
hit. Go ahead and if you'll click crossbow, hand, right there, it will roll damage for you as well.
Oh, I did. I tried. Oh, there. All right. So the first one did 9
Mm-hmm.
and 4. And on that first one, I am going to use a blade flourish to roll a d8, add that to the hit, and push it that many feet away from me. So
It's, with all due respect, Seth, it is not going to move because it is much larger than you.
But it takes an extra damage though.
oh no, this is actually a class feature.
Oh, any target?
It does not appear. Yeah, it just says when you
Okay.
attack as an action.
Okay.
So on, if the weapon attack hits, you can use one of your bardic inspirations to use a bardic flourish of my choice.
Do
The
it.
mobile flourish says roll a d8. The number you roll is added to the damage of the hit, and you can push the target the number you rolled plus 5 feet away from you.
Okay, go
You
for it.
can then move up to your walking speed towards the target as a reaction. I will not.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for push.
All right, so that's 6 plus 9 plus 5. He gets pushed 20 feet.
He is all right.
That-
You,
So technically, he leaves Alpha's combat range.
he leaves alphas
God.
and Harshnag's.
So do they
Yeah.
get opportunity attacks?
Yes, they do. Alpha, you get the higher initiative, so you'll attack first.
He also took 6 extra damage.
That is a 23.
That's a hit. Wait, you said he takes 6 extra
Oh,
damage?
No.
No, that's
Doesn't it
6
from
is.
the
Yeah, no, that's
the blade
6.
flourish?
No, that's just a number to add to see how far he gets
That's a
pushed. It
blade
doesn't add
flourish.
extra
It
damage
works
on
on
it.
crossbows.
Okay.
That's stupid.
Alpha, go ahead and roll.
I know,
Go ahead and
but
roll your
I
damage.
checked. It doesn't clarify that it has to be melee or that
17
it has to be a blade.
17.
Yes.
Good night, son. All right, Harshnag's gonna roll for his attack. Oh, he hits. Of course he hits. Ooh. Okay. As Rogar's blade flourish pushes the giant back about 20-something feet. Harshnag and Alpha take the chance to cut the giant down. Alpha going for the knees at this moment, and Harshnag with one decided swing lops off the giant's head, killing it instantly. Giant 1 is dead.
And the other one's still incapacitated. Until...
Not for long. But
Well, it's a minute, so it's 10 rounds.
right.
Until it gets hit. So
Yeah.
And that's about to get hit.
Yeah.
Turin! No,
Hi.
this one. Sorry, your turn.
Yes. All right, so this current giant is incapacitated.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
Yes.
This giant's incapacitated and is just like kind of tongue out of the mouth, just like
Is it
weapon at his
any?
side.
Is it any action will get it out of it,
Any
or
damage.
is it just like any
If
damage?
it is hit, it will be popped back out.
What if
if it
I
takes
do?
damage.
What if I use Raven Enfeeblement, which does no damage and will decrease? Will on hit target deals only half damage of weapon attacks that use strength because I have a feeling he uses strength to hit.
I will allow it.
Yeah, it says if this creature takes any damage,
It does not deal damage.
so
Alright.
then you're fine.
Like I said, I'll allow it.
Right. Let's see. Do I have to make an attack? I do. So there'll be a +8 to this. So. Nine. Shit.
Does not hit.
That was low.
That was a 1.
5.
Luckily, it was a spell attack.
Right.
Does
Is there anything else you want to do this one?
Wait, shouldn't you get advantage on the attack?
Yeah,
Since
I
it's
don't
incapacitated?
remember if it gives advantage.
I will
No,
look.
I don't think it does. I don't think it does for some stupid reason. It just says an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. It's paralysis that makes it so the attacks against it have advantage.
All right. Well, I missed anyway.
Uh,
I was like, I don't want to wake up this giant. I want to try to reduce his stats. If I had the spell reduce, I would definitely shrink him.
Yeah. Yeah, I just looked it up. It doesn't give advantage.
Yep. So that's. what
I'm
going
looking
to-
real quick. Yep,
Okay,
he just
I'm
cannot take capacitated.
Actions or
Yeah, he
reactions.
cannot. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, that.
Anything else you want to do, Ashton?
Nah, I'm not using my bonus action on that.
Alrighty then. Back to the top of the order we go. Torin,
Hi.
Wait.
we're running out of options now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
So
to
then,
wake him up.
ah,
Or
no.
just not attack.
The minute Turin kind of sees Nalia go through and cast Bane, the idea dawns on him that, oh wait, I know that too.
It
and
will
then
not
kinda
stack.
It does not stack?
It does not
Even though it's
stack.
two separate sources?
No,
Ah.
it does not stack. It is the same spell, therefore it will not stack.
You can buff Parshnag.
I
You
do
can give
not have
inspiration
any
buff.
buffs.
Do you not have Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, every bard has bardic inspiration.
Technically, but I keep that last one just in case I need the psychic daggers.
That's fair.
So then. Nobody's been hurt, nothing's gone wrong. This is a new one.
What's his face made me hurt? Harshnag.
Man, you're right. Combats usually don't go this smooth.
Harshnag
Yeah.
has been hurt, actually.
Harshnag got hit.
Yeah, he got hit with like 28 points of damage.
He is too far away to touch.
Yes.
And
That's
You
30
something
feet
tells
away.
me. Well, yeah, but if something tells me if a bird that's hidden runs up and touches him, I'm either going to get squished and or punted, and I don't think I can handle that right now.
I can
I'm
see it
gonna
now.
bunker down.
A Birdman gets punted. I can fly!
I would have been. I would.
Team Rocket
Like, out of
splashing off
character, I would have been so
again.
happy. Out of character, I would have been so happy.
Alright,
Turin kind of bunkers down and readies a crossbow bolt at the incapacitated giant.
okay, so if
assuming that
everyone
by the
readies
minute
if
he's
everyone readies an
surrendered.
action and when this thing comes out and it all triggers, I will... That's
I
gonna be
was just
one
going-
hell of a mathematical roll.
Yeah, I'm just going like, cause whose turn is after him?
Mine.
Since he's
Alpha's.
readying. Damn it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bunker down and he's gonna put the crossbow kind of like aimed at him, just on the off chance that maybe he's surrendering. He can't
Alright.
understand the giant, and he seems a little.
So you're gonna
slow.
ready an action to fire the crossbow at the giant.
Yes, if he starts swinging again.
Okay,
And something
Alpha.
tells me he might.
I am going to make a attack roll at him, of course. Get in range. I'm going to use reckless attack, so that's with advantage.
Cool.
Good thing it's at advantage. That's a crit. That's a 19.
Mm.
I
Let's
second
see how much
attack.
damage you take off this full health giant here.
That is.
It's
Cock.
awake now.
Oh my gosh. I have just lost my d20.
Good.
Ugh. Crap. Well, guess I'm gonna roll like this.
This is why I have to cast Fireball, because he hits anything I try and take out of combat.
I'm gonna roll 2d20s. Cool. So the first attack is a crit. Second attack is 15.
15 to hit.
It's a 15 to hit.
Yeah. Does that hit? Does the second attack hit?
The second attack does not hit.
Okay.
Because what I have on the second attack is a 6 and a 6.
No, a 6 plus 9.
You're
Wait.
Yeah, no. You're seeing
I
him
have
roll
an
2 different.
Roll because I use reckless attack.
Yeah.
And my bonus is a 9, so it's 6 plus 9.
Yeah, he rolled 2d20s. He didn't roll with his modifier.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
does a 15 hit?
yes, a 15 hits.
Okay, so both my attacks hit.
Yes.
First one is 12 plus so that's 28 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then 12 damage on the second.
All right. Are you gonna do your second full attack?
That was both
He
attacks.
did it.
Okay. Then fill me in here because I'm missing something. What does reckless attack do?
It gives him advantage on the roll.
Okay.
It gives him advantage for the rest of his turn on melee attacks, and then for the rest of the round until it's back at his turn, other enemies have advantage to hit him.
Okay.
As a bonus action or each. Just in
Gotcha.
case.
Gotcha. Okay. All
But I
right.
don't add the damage.
Oh.
Stupid.
He's gonna take that damage. He's gonna wake. It's his turn, and he's gonna attack the person that hit him. So coming to you, Alpha.
Damn it.
Doesn't Turin get attack?
Yeah, it'll be after the attack occurs
Mhm.
when Turin
Okay.
will get it.
According to Turn's wording, he says when the guy starts swinging, that's when he attacks.
Okay.
So
He
his
did
attack.
word it to where if he wakes up.
Right. So he's gonna swing at you.
He has advantage.
So his first roll is, and his second roll. I'm assuming neither of them hit.
The second hits.
Okay. The second one hits.
Yeah, most parties have like an armor class of 14 or 15, except like a member or two.
15 points of damage your way, Alpha?
Yep.
Oh. That's Turin's roll, I'm assuming?
No, I
that-
haven't rolled yet.
That was mine. That 17 was mine.
Okay.
I'm confused as to why.
Reasons.
Oh yeah.
Raise.
And I've got
So
I don't
that's
understand.
I'm
That's
confused.
that's a great roll. I'm happy.
I'm confused as to why, but okay. Your triggered action goes turn. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 7.
You hit.
Oh,
Roll
I
your
finally
damage.
hit something and I'm hidden, so...
Yep.
Snack
Roll it all.
attack!
Roll it all. Sneak, baby.
I'm gonna use
Sneak.
that extra and I'm gonna use that extra bardic inspiration that I had sitting on for the psychic blade. So that's okay. So damage on the crossbow is, if I can type, it'd be beautiful. If I could type, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
1d8 plus 3. So that's the base bolt.
So he takes 5.
Plus, yes, plus the sneak attack, which is, I think, is still only a 1d6 because I haven't put any extra into it yet. It should still be 1d6. Let me double check that before I. Yeah, it's still 1d6.
Okay.
Okay, and then the psychic blades, which is, I believe, 2d6 per. Yeah, 2d6 psychic damage. So 8, 5 is 13.
I mean, you deal 5, 4, and 4 damage. 13 points of damage. Not bad. It's decent damage, though. Alright.
So the giant used one attack. Is he gonna use his
Yep.
second attack?
He's going to use his second attack. On you.
We lost someone.
I believe it was Ashton.
No, I'm here.
Oh, so it's turn. My bad.
Hi, there we go.
You have returned to the land of the living.
Okay. Well, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Oh no, is that me?
You didn't roll damage for the first one, did you? Oh, you did. It was 15.
Mhm.
Uh,
Rolling
So
damage
7.
for the second one.
so 7 damage first. Whew.
Oh!
God.
Are you raging right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
he
God.
Said rage is a bonus action. He still would have been fine.
Yeah, but
23 damage.
that's still a lot of
I
damage.
can't math that. Is that 16?
Oh,
Yeah, it's 16.
That's
I missed
33 divided by
something.
4?
2. Dear God, if rage was that busted.
Divided by 2.
Okay, hold
Yeah,
on.
so
Let me
it's
let me
always
math
right.
let me math this real quick because I am very curious here.
I took.
Wait a
23
second. Time out. Time out. The 1d4 goes on what? The hit or the damage?
to hit.
The hit.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
It wouldn't matter.
Both of the 28 would still hit me.
The 28 would hit. What about the first one?
The first one may not have hit me.
Okay.
Actually, no. With the D4, the first one would not have hit
Okay.
me.
Take the first one damage off and we'll just count it on the second one.
I want to take the damage, though, because now I'm at the funny number.
God dang it, fine. Take the damage if you want to. I'm trying to...
If you want to be at 69, then by all means.
Lamau.
Jesus.
Nice.
Good
Nice
damn it.
number.
So, with
Technically, it's
that
hostile.
hit,
Technically, it's only that one.
with that hit, Alpha doesn't seem normal now.
You mean more than normal?
More than normal. More than just my normal rage. Alpha is slightly crazier looking than he normally has been.
Can we say that there's kind of a red glow coming from Alpha at this point?
Be
I'm glowing red. My eyes have went from, a subtle, blue color to a really crimson red.
He actually gets a stand, believe it or not.
No, you fucked it up.
It is I,
Yep.
Dio!
No, that's not them. Damn it.
Hey, come on.
Alright. Tidri, your turn.
Come on, come on.
I need
It's not a piece.
another wisdom saving throw. This one's just gonna be a level 2 mind spike.
You say cheese, not a pea? What?
What?
I don't know.
Nope. So 3d8. That's 7, 8, 15 points of damage.
Pardon.
Alright.
Of psychic damage. I'm done.
Harshnag is coming up, and he is going to smack the Everling crap out of this giant. He did not like the fact that it attacked the person who was coming to help him. So he is now angry. That hits. And he's going to swing again. Well, no, I can't do that. Sorry. I meant to do that. Which that hits. And then I want to roll the damage. Ho!
Okay.
Ho!
He's a little angry.
So,
70
I think this,
5
I
points
think
of
this
damage.
giant. has
the
done
the
more
first set of
than
damage
our
comes through, and that is 19.
bosses.
And then the
Oh,
last
wait.
one's 41.
Why is there just a random 34 there?
Because I misrolled.
Oh, okay.
He took
Oh.
60 damage.
Oh my.
He did take 60 damage.
Let's just say that the guy's right arm just got sliced off.
Mhm.
That's unfortunate.
Can't mending that.
Yeah, that would be
There's so
that
many
would
things
that's
you
also
could
the arm with the club on it, so he no longer has his great club.
He's been
So,
disarmed in the most literal
are
of
we
senses.
out of combat?
Almost. This thing is still raging and screaming, and he's wanting to headbutt people. Nalia,
Gonna headbutt
what are
you.
you gonna
Screw
do?
the left arm. I'm gonna headbutt him.
Yes, TC.
It's your turn.
Your turn.
Oh. Like, there's not much I can do.
Do something. Heal if you can do it. Bardic inspiration if you wanna. Something, man.
When you, sure. Like, I feel bad because I didn't build my darn.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just do something. I don't care if you heal someone. I don't care if you
Or
pass
just
the turn if you
inspire
need to.
someone.
You know, both of the giants are still standing, right? Like, I don't have to worry about this. One's dead. Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the other one. Why not?
Roll.
Eldritch Blast.
I don't have things for combat. Cast Eldritch Blast.
It's the only thing I have for
So,
That's still not bad.
if you deal a certain you could potentially
So
kill him
roll-
right here.
So roll an
It's-
attack.
Okay, and then I get my spell attack bonus, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You also have 2 Eldritch Blast beams.
You
Oh,
hit.
So
yeah,
you
so-
attack. So roll
Roll
a
it
second
again.
number. Okay. so the
First one hits, second one does not.
Okay.
Now roll your
and
D10.
then- yeah. So
Is it
D10
D10
plus
plus
four.
charisma?
No,
Not
that you have to take an
like-
invocation to do that.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's just D10. Cool. 6.
You blast her right where the arm was cut off, so it hurts just a little.
With how
More.
tiny I am, I just imagine it's almost like I'm hitting the person with like a little squirt gun, essentially. It's just a little.
And
laser
Rogar,
pointer of a beak.
your turn.
All right, so real quick, what's the situation with Alpha?
I just
Alpha
looked
Alpha's
extremely
turned red.
bad.
Okay,
Off the red aura.
I am going to ready the puppet spell, and I am going to cast that if Alpha makes an aggressive move towards any of our allies, but I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to hold it readied.
Okay. And I'm guessing that will be your turn then.
I'm also going to move to stand in front of Nalia in case things go really wrong.
Heard. All right, this one.
So how much is left on the giant?
Not much.
Uh,
I was very
So,
surprised no, you didn't kill it.
so I'm I'm going to use my wild shape to use symbiotic entity. So now I'm in my wild shape form,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit it with Halo of Spores.
Hit.
I deal 3 damage because I didn't do anything else with it.
You kill it. It dies.
Mushrooms start sprouting out of it.
It falls down as the skin begins to bubble and mushrooms start to sprout and grow around. You are now out of combat, all of you.
Except for Gabe.
Hooray!
Well, Gabe, what are you doing over there? What's Alpha doing? Talk to me here.
Are we really out of combat?
I need to know, are we for real out of combat?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Do we
It
need to talk
Depends on how you worded it.
do we need to talk about it real quick?
Yeah. Just
Cool.
really quickly.
I don't.
Alright, I'm gonna mute the stream real quick so no one can hear me. Because this is private. All right.
So TC,
So-
Alpha, what is happening?
This is what's happening. This. I wish I could see all of your lovely faces at this moment because this is what I want to see.
I knew this is what was gonna happen.
So, the giants are still laying on the ground, like mostly dead, not dead.
Let me explain this if you don't mind, Gabe. I'll let you explain what you're doing, but I want to
know.
but I want to explain this. So the giant that was pushed out of the way and got the opportunity to attack is dead. However, the giant that just got the mushroom sprouted out of it is still in the process of dying. And before it dies, you guys are just assuming that it's going to die a horrible, horrible death at the hands of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you're ready to kind of disarm just a little bit, Alpha, what exactly are you doing again?
I am just, stabbing it over and over and over and over and over. Just like ripping, using
It's a
my.
pinata.
No, not even that. It's like I'm stabbing the trident into its chest and then I'm pulling up like a shovel, sort of, and just doing that all.
So you are
over.
rending, you're rending the
Yeah.
flesh of this giant all the way through while it is screaming in pain until finally it gives up its strength and actually dies from its wounds.
We're in the flesh.
And-
Salt the wounds.
After that, I'm gonna go and take my spear and my trident and just stab it through its face.
Once it has been confirmed dead, the red glow around Alpha dissipates back into a calm blue glow. He pulls the trident out and starts returning back to the party.
That was invigorating.
I'll cast Prestidigitation and clean the blood off of Alpha.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I was expecting him to turn around and attack us.
I was fine.
I was expecting him.
fine.
I mean, like, I had a plan, but still, like,
Why would I attack you guys? You guys are my friends.
No, that was above.
Pre-circle,
That's
a
what's
little
bad
shake.
that character.
That was out.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's why I was like, oh, he's going to the, to privately talk with the DM. That, like, we were all thinking it was PvP.
I mean, it would have been him. It would have been Tank versus you guys.
I could have handled it. Could have.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you.
Anyway.
I won't go ahead and tell you this because I want you guys to figure it out later. Anyway, but no, I'm
That's
not going to let you guys go and
invigorating.
fight PvP unless someone's actually leaving. And the
Mm,
person who's leaving would lose that fight too. So
yeah, no, in the off chance of this occurring, and Turin does something stupid, this is the exception to the rule.
maybe.
You,
What have
you
I
hear
done
that?
wrong?
You heard it from the words
I-
of God.
What did I do wrong?
No, we're just
I've done nothing wrong.
I wasn't asking if you did
All right.
anything wrong.
So we're actually going to stop the session there. Next Wednesday, we'll actually have the full-on fireside camp session. We'll explain the story as Harshag knows it. You guys level up tonight.
What is Harshnag's expression about what just happened?
I get 4th level spells. This is going to be fun.
I don't know. I'll have to.
I mean, he's a giant that's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah. So I would assume that he probably wouldn't be bothered by it. But then again, he probably would be slightly bothered by it because that is his kinfolk to a degree. We'll talk more about this next session, next Wednesday. Oh, so here's what I'm looking forward for next week.
Mhm.
Everyone's level 4. If you're not leveled up by next week,
Level 7?
sorry,
You mean
level
level
7. Christ Almighty, we are
We're
now
on
in
campaign
chapter
2,
4.
3.
That's where I get the 4 from. So next session, if you haven't leveled up, we'll take the time to level you guys up. Next session as well. Everyone who needs to know more about what special what magic weapon they want, send me messages. Let me know of your ideas. and we'll talk about it and we'll apply it. Turn, yours is approved. You pick one or the other.
Okay. Yeah. So TC, another thing, just spells wise, how advanced is the college in Everlyn, for purposes of me leveling up?
How advanced
Can
is
I
it?
find what level can I buy other 4th level spells? Is what I'm asking.
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yep. Well, like I said, throughout this next week, message me ideas that you have about things that you want to level up with, spells that you wanted to buy in Everloon in preparation for leveling up because this was a way out, or the level up was a bit of ways away. And like I said, we'll talk about it. I'm very open to see what you guys are going to do from here. Story-wise, it's going to start picking up very rapidly. So y'all guys be ready for some fights, be ready for some RP moments. But y'all guys rest, relax, think about what you guys want, and we're going to spend some time talking to Harshnag and getting the story from him next session. Sound good to y'all?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Everyone good?
Yep.
Yes.
All right then. Then by the power vested in me by the Dungeons and Dragons DM handbook
Neil.
and my DM magic, I call this session to close. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Give it up.